Welcome back to our channel. Today we will walk you through the ETVX model in a simple way. By seeing this video, you will understand the activities mapped with each phase of testing. All the activities covered in the presentation are mandatory for successful completion of testing. ETVX high-level representation. The test process explained in a single table. Test phases versus ETVX. Test phases. First, this test strategy, test planning. Test strategy is your project testing roadmap. It is the bone that holds your project together and should be written and accessible by every member of the project team. It will act as a testing reference document throughout the life cycle. It is a high-level document and usually developed by the test manager. It is normally derived from the business requirement specification. It will be used to define the various high-level activities, test phases, entry-exit criteria between phases, and overall sign-off criteria for the entire testing. Test planning is to develop the plan for the required phases and types of testing. Test planning phase will concentrate on defining the necessary resources, effort, schedule, and cost involved for implementing the proposed test strategy. There could be one plan covering all stages of testing or individual plan for each stage of testing. In our today's presentation, we are going to explain you for system integration testing. Then next is test design. Test design is to develop the test artifacts from the requirements and design documents. Test artifacts are test scenarios, test cases, test data, and expected results. At higher level of functional testing, test cases will have to be clubbed together to form business scenarios or test scenarios. A set of business scenarios will be combined together to form test cycles. The test design is a critical activity in the testing process. Next, test execution. In the test execution phase, the system is to run to check that the system behaves as expected in the scenarios defined in the test cases and test scenarios. Any deviation from the expected behavior is reported as a defect. Once the defect is fixed, the test cases are run again to make sure that the fix has resolved the problem identified in the test report. Next, test completion. In the test completion phase, we have to report the overall picture of the testing phase. Test summary report and variance summary report are prepared, which are subjected to further analysis and evaluation. Now, entry criteria for test strategy and planning phase. Availability of project charter, requirement documents like business requirement specification and system requirement specification, and risk assessment details. Under tasks, testing team need to review requirements, perform risk analysis, prepare test approach, and prepare test plan. Under verification and validation, testing team need to review test strategy and test plan document. Under exit criteria, the test strategy and test plan should be signed off. Deliverables for test strategy and planning phase are completed and signed off of test strategy and test plan document. Entry criteria for test design phase. So availability of test strategy and plan document and completed requirement document. Under tasks, testing team need to prepare test scenarios, prepare test case, build test data, build test cycles, and update traceability matrix. Under verification and validation, testing team need to review the test cases and test cycle. Under exit criteria, the test design document should get signed off from respective stakeholders. Deliverable for test design phase is signed off of test design document. Then entry criteria for test execution phase is availability of test design signed off document. Under task, testing team need to execute the test cases, record and analyze results, record and analyze fixed defects, then retesting and updating traceability metrics document. Under verification and validation, testing team need to review testing with respect to defined test strategy and test plan, and review defects and defect closure. Under exit criteria, team should ensure that all the test cases are executed and its test results are captured, and completion of closure of all defects. Under deliverables, formal test sign off and updated traceability matrix. Entry criteria for test completion phase. Test signed off document should be available. Under tasks, testing team need to prepare test summary report and identify areas of improvement. Under verification and validation, testing team need to validate test summary report and prioritize and plan for opportunities for improvement. Under exit criteria, test summary reports should be approved by respective stakeholders. Deliverable for test execution phase are test summary report and opportunities for improvement. With this, we conclude our today's session, ETVX Simplified presentation. We will connect again in our next topic, testing approach. Thank you for watching our channel.